Shalom Rastafari, Salam Alaikum, peace to the kings and the queens of the earth. Just giving a big shout out to everybody on this hump day this Wednesday. Just want to give off some motivation. It might have been a tough morning or some tough thoughts, some tough energy in the air. We're in that January point where, again, it's really got to focus on your health because some waves may come that mentally we may not be able to handle. But to be honest with you, we all got that inner strength and that inner voice and that inner support or outer support, really, that can get us through the day and really get us through our goals and continue to evolve and to continue to be better. Today, I want to talk about letting your ancestors cook or letting your ancestors guide you. I truly believe that, one, no one truly is unalived or dies. I think that people have to be really honest with their souls and their feelings. And I know that you may not be here in the physical, but in the sense that your soul, the feeling that you have, the people that you may have lost, they are always around. I remember when I became really in tune with that, and that was when I was at my lowest. That was when I was getting attacked by many people that I trusted, that I loved. When they gang up on you and try to take you down and it doesn't work, you have two choices, either to lash out. There was a time where I just thought that I might, end my life because of how things were going and how I was being attacked and how people came at me. It really put me in a situation where I had two choices again. And that's when I started really feeling my ancestors and feeling them take over my situation and giving the healing and giving the direction. And not saying that the Most High, Jah, isn't always there, but he sends spirits, he sends angels, he sends ancestors to almost guide you through it. And I felt my aunt, I felt my Aunt Olive, I felt my grandpa, I felt even people who I might not have met who were in my life, right? Who I might not even know. I felt them and I still feel them every day through guidance, through instinct things, through who I choose to even be around, who I choose to put my loyalty in. They've always guided me, and definitely, especially when someone tries to come at me with an unrighteous or wrong situation and maybe talk about me in public forums. I let my ancestors cook you, literally, because at the end of the day, I know what I stand on. If I say something, I meant to say that. And if you heard it, it's because there was a reason why I said that, a deep reason why I said that. And if I don't reply, knowing that I hadn't heard you talk about me or knowing that I heard you say some stuff or heard you trying to down my name, just know that you're in that danger zone. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm never going to try to disrespect or attack anyone without literally any kind of reason that it wasn't deserved. As a matter of fact, I remember that even there's some things that I might have said that was the least that I could have said, considering the actions that they were doing. And then when someone jumps on that and tries to assume and talk, you let them believe that lie, because who cares about what they think? And you let their ancestors cook. I will say this, I'm not just trying to say I'm warning, but all those people, again, who attacked me, ended up it not working. And then when I checked back on their situation, they ended up basically in their same, if not worse situation, health, backing, foundation, and all that. Meanwhile, I've evolved and improved continuously through that and got rid of the people that I actually needed to get rid of. So sometimes your ancestors will put some situations for you to really be built, to build you up. It's almost like more weight in the gym. They build it up for you. They take care of those situations because they see how you react. And I'm not saying there's not times you shouldn't defend yourself. We all know that. But I think that when you feel like, you know what, I'm going to be the bigger person, I don't really care what no one says, you are then rewarded by the spirit, to me, of your ancestors really taking care of the situation. And to me, I have a bunch of ancestors and people who I know pray for me every day or look after me every day. And not saying that, again, that I am some immovable force, but I know the power that I have behind me. And you should not come at me without really knowing who I am. You should probably keep your mouth shut, or you should probably keep it moving, because you probably don't know. I actively try to do the best I can and not attacking people, not talking shit about people, not lying on people, standing in my lane, staying in my own zone. And I have a tight circle, and I don't really need too many friends. Those people who are in my circle, I love to death. So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to say I'm, again, perfect person, but I'm not a person who's going to sit there just and start rumors or wake up on a court. There's people who wake up every day on some hate and stuff, and they have no problem with it. But, Just know when they know, and you don't say anything back, and you're sitting there waiting, they feel that because they know, why is this person not saying anything back? They want you to say something back and you don't. You know why? Because they know how spiritual you are, and they know that they don't want any direction. And sometimes these ancestors it's a slow cook, right? They can be up for a while and then all of a sudden some things start happening. You don't even have to check on it. Just know it's happening. Peace and love to y'all. Let your ancestors cook.